name is Twila. I was hired out on the railroad in 4/21/79, and I was 47 years old when I went to work for the railroad. But then I went to work at the store department. It was because I guess they had to have a woman back then in order to meet what the government said they needed to have in quotas. And my job was a clerk. I drove a lift truck. I know the day that I hired out this young guy who was young enough to be my son, probably my grandson, got me on the lift truck, and he said, well, let's go out here and just see what you can do. Of course, I grew up on a farm with 3 brothers and used to drive a tractor, which I suppose they thought they got a woman that didn't know. Sick of me, you know. So he said, see those 3 fans piled up? And then they're huge ones that they put on a locomotive. And he says, take that top one down, set it on the ground, back up, get away from it a ways, and then go back, pick it up, and set it back up there. At that time, it wasn't cemented out there. The ground was rough. And then they didn't have the lift truck that the forks slide on them, you know. So you get up in the air, and about that time, the front wheel would go in a little bit of a hole and tip you to one side. You'd have to get around and start it up again. Of course, I wasn't really afraid of it because I had driven a tractor with a bucket stacker on it, so I was used to things like that, you know. Because I think the guys were standing around the corner thinking, I wonder when she's going to wreck this thing, you know. So, but it was a real fun place to work.